So we're gonna start off with this piece of styrofoam. It's 1 inch thick and it is 12 by 14 inches. I went ahead and I made a dot right in the center piece. That's just gonna guide me in creating the letter. I'm creating the letter A. I'm doing this semi freehand, of course, with the help of my ruler. But whatever letter that you want to create, you can print it maybe on a sheet of paper, or you can freehand like me. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be covered with flowers anyway. You just have to make sure that it looks pretty much like the letter. Now the thickness of your letter matters depending on your flower. So if your flowers are small, you can make a thinner letter. If your flowers are bigger, you can make a thicker letter. I'm doing a 3-inch thick letter, so each side is about 3-inch thick, and that's why I'm measuring here 3 inches. So once you like how your letter looks, and my letter A looks pretty good, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out. Now you can use a box cutter, but today I'm going to use my foam cutter. Now this I recently got. I wish I had it in my previous video, but this cuts through foam like butter, literally like butter. So I'm just cutting out my A. You have to have a steady hand, and it does give off smoke, and you really don't want to be inhaling too much of this. I would advise, if you do get one of this, to do it outside. This is definitely not meant for use indoors, so I am actually outside right now, and as you can see, the smoke is coming out as I cut. It's just melting the styrofoam. So you just want to do this outside. You can have a little fan going too, but it's amazing and I love it. It saves so much time, and also it's not as messy. And just like that, I'm done with my A. So here are my flowers. I picked roses because I know my mom loves roses. I got these from the Dollar Tree. They're $1 a bunch, and I think these will go good together. So I'm just removing the actual rose from the stem because that's all I'll be needing. This looks like enough. If I do need more, I'll run out and get some more, but this looks like a good bunch. I did also take out some leaves because I want leaves to be in the bunch as well. I went ahead and spray painted this green, so in case there was any little gaps, you wouldn't see white showing through. And now I'm just figuring out where I want my leaves, because I want my leaves to go down first. I'm just taking off this little piece because that just makes it more bulky and harder to stick on there with my glue. The leaves are pretty much going to be the base or the background for the roses. I had some darker green ones, and then I had like a more limey green one. So once I figure where to put that, I'm going to go ahead and just use my handy dandy glue gun to put these down where I want them. And it's in no particular order or pattern. I'm just making sure that most of the green is covered up first. So I'm doing the same thing with my roses. Just like to have a vision of, what it's going to look like before I actually put them down. The white rose, I didn't actually use those. I end up just using the burgundy and the pink one. I do take off the stem, the plastic piece at the end. Like I said, from the leaves, that one is kind of bulky and I like it to sit flat. It's easier to glue without that piece. So in the little gaps, what I'm doing is just deconstructing one of the roses and adding those in the little gaps where an actual rose can't fit. So I'm just adding that so it doesn't look too sparse. So I want this to be able to be hanged, so I have a piece of gold string here. You can use any string, but the gold string really goes well with this color. And so I'm just making a knot to form a loop, and then I'm just cutting off the excess part here. So I'm just gonna make a little hole, trying with my nail first, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a box cutter to make an incision, if you may. And then I'm going to fill that incision, word of the day guys, with glue gun, and then I'm gonna push the knot end in with a scissors. And of course I am going to add a little bit more glue to hold it in better. So this is my finished product, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more DIY videos. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and until next time, bye bye.